Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Yeah, welcome back. Please do me a favor, like this video and share it to many platforms of your choice. Like always, we are here again to give you updates on what is going on between Burkina Faso and Nigeria via this aircraft that was going to Portugal and mistakenly somehow landed, or by emergency because of technical problem, decided to land in Burkina Faso, according to Nigerian reports. According to them, they said they are going to Portugal and they had technical issues, so they have no other choice than to conduct emergency landing in Burkina Faso. And Burkina Faso government don't believe that. They have reached out to Portuguese government allegedly, and the Portuguese government denied having any contact with Nigerian government. There's no plan, nothing. There's nothing like that. They're not aware of their coming as an official. Now, the issue have escalated somehow on social media, but in real life, Nigerian government are actually following it with carefulness. But when you listen to some media, outlet from Nigeria, those of them that felt that want to act as if they are the mouthpiece of Nigerian government, when you hear what they're saying, you realize that you feel like they actually want to war with Burkina Faso. Some of them have boasted that they are the giant of Africa, they are this and that. We know, I'm not saying Nigeria is not the giant of Africa. I'm not here to demarcate Nigerian, like some of them said that people demarcate them. But we are here to report what they themselves are doing that actually demarcating that entity. You see, when you are good in lying, or when you choose to lie on everything, you will lie on even things that don't even warrant you lying. Many of them claimed that Burkina Faso have released the 11 soldiers, 11 Air Force, and the aircraft have been released and all that. That Burkina Faso is just a mushroom country, just one of the banana republic like that doesn't have anything to offer and all that. Nigerian government understood the consequences, and they are not begging, as you can see on the title. They are begging for, they have accepted their mistakes. According to news that are coming from Burkina Faso, we are going to go through it here on this video. Please do me a favor, like I said, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So we are going to start from this platform called Sahel Revolutionary Soldier. So we are going to start from there and go through that then, and we are going to also touchlight some reports from reaction from Nigerian platforms and see what they're saying. Nigeria has apologized to Burkina Faso for breaching its sovereignty airspace after previously ascertaining they acted lawfully. Nigerians official apologized to Burkina Faso for violating its airspace effort in the fight against terrorism held. The Federal Republic of Nigeria has dispatched its Minister of Foreign Affairs to the President of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Remember the Foreign Affairs Minister that Iranian lady was lambasting last time? The guy that Morgan. You remember? I don't know if you can remember that. I don't have time to start bringing the video, and I'm trying to rush the video because I have a program with someone. We are coming back. Maybe we stream live before this video, before you see it, or you may see video after that. But I'm just recording it, a few hours before the schedule, program that I'm gonna have with Red Different TV. So I would have just shown you the foreign minister that's one Iranian lady exposed in Morgan. Okay, you know Morgan, right? Morgan, another podcast, is a British guy who used to work in British morning program. He had an issue with Meghan and all that, and decided to leave that morning show. I'm not here to talk about it, but I just want to know that the foreign minister is known for lying and all that. Okay, he's one of the people that refused to accept there's a genocide going on in Nigeria. Although he's a Muslim, so what do you expect? Not every Muslim do. Some understood the genocide going on, like Aisha Yusuf. Even though I'm not her fan, but the issue of genocide, I think she understands very well. There's a genocide going on, even though she's a Muslim. Let's continue. The Federal Republic Government of Nigeria has dispatched its Minister of Foreign Affairs to the President of Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The President of Faso, that Burkina Faso, head of state, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traoré, received in audience Wednesday, December 17, 2025, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Yusuf Matuma Tonga. At his hearing, the Nigerian minister said he was carrying a message of solidarity and brotherhood from President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to his counterpart, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The head of Burkina diplomacy said the government of Nigeria disassociates itself from a statement from Nigerian officials falsely ascertained the soldiers were being treated badly. The Nigerian head of diplomacy was literally begging Captain Traoré for mercy. Read more here. When you click here, it will bring you here, all right? And we are going to go through it. I'm not here to read all the things because most of the things that we just saw there, they repeated it in this page. So meaning that the person that posted it in the Shahar, this platform, this platform here, the person that posted it here, extract this information you are seeing here from this website. So in other words, we are not going to start reading it again, all right, because we have already seen it. It's exactly what I just said now. So we are going to start from the part that I think is worth sharing, especially from this one. For example, it says, the President of Faso, head of state, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traoré, received an audience this Wednesday, December 17, I also say 20, December 17, 2025. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Yusuf Matuga, whatever that. Look at the man here. His face is not, new. It should be familiar to you because this face is the face that was lying live on a live program a few days ago or a few weeks ago. Upon leaving the audience, the Nigerian minister indicated that he was carrying a message of solidarity and fraternity from President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to his President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to his counterpart, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Like I told you, the message was extracted from this website. These are things that we have already talked about there. We discussed cooperation issue in several sectors. We also talked about the Nigerian aircraft that had to make an emergency landing in Burkina Faso, said Mr. Yusuf Matoga. The Federal Republic of Nigeria regret the irregularity in the authorization procedure to enter Burkina Air Force airspace, while offering apologies for this unfortunate incident. Nigeria distanced itself from disgraceful comment about Burkina Faso. The Minister of Foreign Affairs condemned the remark of Nigerian political parties official who made unwholesome comments that Nigerian soldiers were being mistreated in Burkina Faso. We disassociate ourselves from this remark and offer our sincere apologies to government of Burkina Faso. Mr. Tonga reiterated. Here is the video of them meeting Ibrahim Traoré. Watch.
Well, first of all, I'm leading a delegation sent here by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Tout d'abord, je conduis une délégation envoyée par le président Bola Ahmed Tinubu, président de la République fédérale du Nigeria, afin de livrer un message au président Ibrahim Traoré. Un message de fraternité, un message de solidarité d'un pays africain à un autre. Nous avons discuté de plusieurs sujets en lien avec la sécurité de notre région, en l'occurrence la lutte contre le terrorisme, sur la manière dont nous devons lutter ensemble contre les fléaux. Nous avons aussi discuté sur des sujets relatifs à l'avion nigérien qui a opéré un atterrissage d'urgence au Burkina Faso après avoir subi une avarie. C'est déplorable qu'il y ait eu des irrégularités dans les documents, notamment sur les autorisations de survol de l'espace burkinabé. Cela est regrettable et nous nous excusons sur cet incident malheureux. Nous avons aussi évoqué le sujet d'un leader d'un parti nigérien qui fait des commentaires disgracieux concernant cet incident. Cela est lié sans doute à une incompréhension de la situation. Le président Traoré, le gouvernement du Burkina Faso et le peuple burkinabé ont été très accueillants et disposés à nous accompagner. L'équipage a été très bien traité. Cela saute aux yeux et c'est évident que le président Traoré était directement informé sur la prise en charge de l'équipage depuis que celui-ci est arrivé au Burkina Faso. Cela souligne le niveau de fraternité et de solidarité qui existe entre deux nations africaines. Bien sûr, nous avons évoqué aussi des points sur comment nous pouvons collaborer aussi bien avec d'autres pays de la région sur la lutte contre le terrorisme. Le Burkina Faso a enregistré des succès significatifs en la matière. Donc, il y a des leçons à tirer sur ce volet évidemment. Il y a aussi beaucoup de choses que nous avons à partager ensemble.
Learn there also. So there's a lot that we have to share with each other.
Okay, the reason why I allow this French language to continue is just for you to understand that I'm not the one making it up. So you can. This is where the whole thing centers, and the video you can see it here. The Nigerian foreign minister praised the spirit of fraternity shown by President Torre and his government in taking care of the occupants of the aircraft who are still on Burkina Faso soil. Listen, understand this word, who are still, meaning they have not been released, they are still in Burkina Faso soil, right? As of the time of this meeting. Okay, now the video, like I said, is here. So this is the video again when the handshake and everything took place. So this is where, you know, how the Ibrahim Traoré met them and everything, and he sat down here peacefully. Now here we exchange views on other issues concerning how we can collaborate as well as with other countries in our region to combat terrorism. That is, to me, this is a very big mistake. If Torre give, maybe, I don't know the kind of collaboration, I don't want to talk about it, maybe depend on the collaboration, but if it's to give it details and all that, because most of the officials in the Nigerian government as of today is somehow involved in terrorism. And according to Canadian report, according to American report, everybody, even independent investigators have come out with these findings that most of the ministers and people in the government as of today are part and parcel. In fact, they are the one conducting the terrorism. So, yeah, as you can see, so the collaboration depends. So Burkina Faso has recorded significant. Let me go back again. He said we exchange views on other issues concerning how we can collaborate, as well as with other countries in our region to combat terrorism. People that are asking this, most of them are funding the terrorism. So how can you? It sounds funny though. And Burkina Faso has recorded significant success in the fight against terrorism, said the Nigerian Minister of Foreign Affairs. But when you go to some of the Nigerian platforms, they are mocking that Ibrahim Traoré say cannot even finish, cannot even fight terrorists in their state and all. But your government is here praising them, confirming that look, they have achieved a lot. So let's go back to the bench. Why I decided to play this part is for you to see the outcome and all that. So let me know. Let's read the comment. One comment, and I'll move forward for other things. Nigerian preaching brotherhood while betraying its own justice system, left and right. Actions speak louder than word. Make we dey watch how this apology to Captain Ibrahim Torre go play out. True brotherhood no be by mouth. Okay. I'm not gonna say much about this one. So let's just move on to other things that actually matter. For us, just for us to keep watching, like to be aware of what is playing out. Just watch. So still on this issue, all right, the AES alerted their platform is here. Let's go through that and see what they have to say about this issue. Nigeria has sent a diplomatic delegation to offer a formal apology after violating the airspace of the Sahel, alliance. And this is something that people don't understand. The minister was there claiming that they are the one that made the emergency landing in the presence of Burkina Faso, who told us that they had dragged the aircraft down, and meaning that they have not even accept, in my own understanding. So making emergency landing is a kind of contradicting what Burkina Faso said, that they are the one that forced them to land. Just like their comment says, let's see how the whole thing will play out, because I don't know the details about what will be going in the minds of Burkina Faso government as of now. Moving forward, you have Nigerian Affairs Journal reporting the same issue, and expect them to lie, of course, because it's in their DNA to lie. This one may sound differently from what you have just watched 3 hours ago. As of time of recording the video, he said one of the 11 Nigerian Air Force personnel confirmed that their aircraft made an emergency landing in Burkina Faso due to a technical fault during its flight to Portugal, even though Portuguese government have denied that we are not going there. He added that they have been able to fix the issue. Okay. He made this known during a meeting between the Air Force personnel and Nigerian delegation led by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tonga. During the meeting, Tonga conveyed President Tinubu's message to the Air Force personnel and also revealed that the military ruler of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Torre, offered to provide technical assistance if needed by Nigerian government. All right. Now let's see. This is when the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Nigerian Minister of Foreign Affairs, met with the detained soldiers. Look at them here. Those ones that they held in Burkina Faso.
Very concerned by the situation. Unless somebody wants to make the idea, you're set to go back. So
All right, so that is it. I struggle to hear what they're saying. So let's move to another thing because the voice is not all that loud. This is from another Ofeke, another Ofeke from Nigerian that will always report from their Ebifasa agency. You know, these are the people that make me believe that even the young generation in Nigeria cannot. If they will be worse than what Nigerian government, Nigeria is witnessing, what they are witnessing now. So the upcoming generation, if Nigeria continue to exist, will be worse than what we are seeing now because of this kind of mentality. People that are very young, but once they act or talk, you can see that they are they're born, they get better to them in corruption, and they grew up in the corruption. They live and they sleep and wake up in corruption. They don't have anything good to offer. We have seen what the Nigerian government delegation are saying, denying, apologizing, and trying to play their card well diplomatically to navigate this issue. It led for Burkina Faso to think about it, all right, and to see through it. Here is the breaking news according to this guy. Burkina Faso release. Are you getting the point now? Burkina Faso, the breaking news. Honestly, I don't know if they have released or not, but from what you just saw there, what I just shared with you now, from Burkina Faso side, and even what this platform that belongs to the Nigerian government, where is it? This one that said Nigerian Affairs Journal did not even say that 11. One of the 11 soldiers are one of the 11 Nigerian Air Force personnel confirmed that the aircraft did not say they have been released. But like I told you, this is why some people say that Yoruba journalists are one of the major problems of Nigeria. One of the major, not a problem, but the major. If you are talking about corruption and evil, some of these, not all of them, please don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about because they are the one controlling media space. Yoruba people, they are the one controlling. Some of them, even the independent one, they know how to lie. And if Tinubu were to be from another region, this guy will tell you that they have sentenced them to death. They will just drag it to a different level. This is not. I'm not trying to attack Yoruba people, please. I'm just trying to want you. Let's see if you are biased. If you're a Yoruba person and you counter what I'm saying now, that means you are not sincere. Look at what Ruben Abati is doing on air. That like I said, not all. Rufai, you can't compare. You can't put Rufai in that category. But why I have to say Yoruba is because they are the major. They are the one that own the platform, control the platform. Even if you are from other tribe and you build your own media space and meet all the criteria, you end up having your manager and the person that piloting the news and everything from Yoruba. That's what it is. I used to think that Ruben is the owner of the Arise. Recently, I found out that the owner is even a Delta man. Those Igbo that refute that they are not Igbo. You understand? So, but it's a story of another day. Breaking news: Burkina Faso released 11 Nigerian Air Force personnel after diplomatic engagement. Ashocha. Burkina Faso has released 11 Nigerian Air Force (NFA) pilot and crew members 9 days after their detention, following high-level diplomatic intervention by the federal government of Nigeria. The release came shortly after Nigerian delegation led by Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tonga, concluded engagement with the Burkina authorities in Ouagadougou, including talk with President Ibrahim Traoré. The video, everything is in public domain. This guy have access to it to show even his followers how the engagement took place and what they said there. But he showed, not that he don't have access to that, he do, but he want to deceive his people so that you think that Buhari, everything is moving fine and all that. I'm not, like what I said, maybe I'm not telling you that I know they have not been released, but I'm saying that the real news, the originator of the news from Burkina Faso, did not mention they have been released. They just focus on the apology. So the first apology, they have tendered their formal apology, not that they have been released. You get the point. Now, the pictures of them are here from another Nigerian news platform. All right. So we are going to read it and see if this one will also say that they have been released or not, because he's another Ufeke, a liar from pit of hell. This one is from Benin. those ones that face an identity crisis. I don't even know if you're Yoruba, I don't know. But because for you to perform very well as a journalist or as a podcast, as a media platform, you have to learn from the best, and the best are liars. Captain Ibrahim Dore is nothing more than an attention seeker. In a desperate bid for relevance, he sought validation and cooperation from the giant of Africa, Nigeria, and he chose tactics way to detain our beloved 11 military personnel. Let it be said clearly, Burkina Faso remained Burkina Faso, insignificant in the large scale of global and regional affairs. Today, Nigerians stand tall. We welcome our gallant officers home, and they will receive the honors welcome. They receive they will receive the hero welcome they deserve. Literally, they have been released. They have been released. Like I said, we are gonna confirm it. Okay. So just a moment. Then Easter was a breaking. Burkina Faso free 11 Air Force personnel after diplomatic talk. Burkina Faso has released, so they are saying release. You remember they have said this release before. They have said this release before. Whether they have released it or not, like I said, we are going to go back to scan through. Why recording the video? Because like I said, all the information that I have did not say they have been released, but they are trying to make it look like they have been released. So I want to start from this because this platform is the one that always report every bit, everything that has to do with this. So let's see if truly they have been released or not. Okay, South Africa. So I'm just going through some of these things so that we can now validate this claim, all right, without missing any words. We are going to start from this Easter blog because they are the one actually, they add their voice claiming that these soldiers have been released. Of course, it is not clear yet because they have lied in the past that they released them. Remember, first week or a few days before, few days after they have been detained, few days after their detention, the Nigerian news media, even Arise channels, all of them posted that the people have been released. It was later we realized that that's not true, and they're not doing the same thing again. And they have started yapping this nonsense. I have not seen anything from channels or from Arise. I did not get anything yet. Maybe they have done that, but I've not seen that. But Instablog said breaking. Burkina Faso free 11 Nigerian Air Force personnel after diplomatic talk. Let's continue. And here, Sahel Revolutionary Soldier said, Westo Tinubu keyboard warriors are busy. Firstly, that Tinubu's keyboard warriors are busy forcefully saying Burkina Faso has achieved nothing besides losing 60% of its territory to terrorism. Mr. Yusuf Matuma Tonga, that is the foreign minister of Nigerian foreign minister, was thanking Burkina Faso for its tremendous success in battlefield and saying Nigeria would like to work with Burkina Faso in the area of counter-terrorism. The Nigerian government knows when they have lost. They know, and that's why they are trying to literally mocking them for apologizing and acknowledging that Burkina Faso have done well in terms of countering terrorism. Why the keyboard tributes, he called them Tinubu's keyboard warriors, are busy on social media yapping nonsense. All right. He said, Sahel's revolutionary said again, in light of Nigerian foreign minister coming to Faso to beg Captain Dore, acknowledging that the military were wrong in not following right procedure and saying the Nigerian government does not support those saying the soldiers were treated badly. What should Burkina do? What should Burkina do? Continue the detention, pardon the officers. For this to be released by these people, meaning that Burkina have not even decided on what to do, to release them or not. But Tinubu keyboard warriors are busy here. Look at this one. Queen B said, man pass man, no be for mouth. finally released after days and nights of begging of being deemed for continue to cho. Finally finally released after days and nights of begging, okay? Deemed for continue the cho. Man pass man. Okay, I think this one is, I don't know what she's trying to, I'm struggling to understand what she's trying to say. Man pass man, who is the man that pass man here? Finally released after days and nights of begging. Okay, then for continue church. Okay, I understand. This is not Tinubu's keyboard. She's not. She's trying to say that they are talking church on social media, but they go behind to beg. But they have not been released. That's the mistake. I don't think they have been released. I start to be corrected. Maybe they have, I don't know. But like I said, what I'm saying here, I have not seen the platform, the Sahel platform confirming this. Maybe after this, I'm gonna do more research on that. But for now, it's not yet confirmed. I can't rely on this platform from Nigeria, no, because they have said they have released them in the past. I can't trust it again. He said, see the moment Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré met the so-called high-powered delegation Tinubu sent to the country to beg for the release of Nigerian military officer. I thought Tinubu data boys. Oh, so many of them are calling that data boys. Data boys said he gave Traoré an ultimatum to release the military hostage. Yeah, that is true. They said that, and they have eaten their word now. Then this person says something. Watch.
Faso leader. This Burkina Faso leader, let me tell you, there's something you did here that I don't like. Let me tell you, I will tell you pop and play. They serve you this men at the platter, go detain all of them too. See these ones, catch them and detain them. Detain them with the soldiers, or you can set the soldiers free. Because the soldiers were only following orders. These are the people.
Which is true.
Lock them up, catch them and lock them up. Why are you lazy? Why are you giving them no to job? Lock them up. See, they are not useful to Nigeria. These men that came here now, they are not useful. Lock them up. Release the soldiers. Lock them up. They just free gift. Take it. You are giving them no to job. You fuck up. Ibrahim, you fuck up. We needed you to lock these people up. These particular ones, I thought that is the whole plan that you had. That when they come and do this diplomatic talk, you catch those people that came with that talk and lock them up. Till they explain what their plan was doing in Burkina Faso. Bro, you fuck up.
First of all, I'm leading a delegation sent here by President Bola Ahmed.
All right, so we are going to end it here. We're going to end here. I have to thank you all for watching this. Please, before you go, like this video and subscribe to the channel, please. It's very, very important. And share the many platform of your choice. Tell me what you think about all we have discussed so far. Do you think they have been released or not? Please put it on the comment section. Personally, for now, I don't think they have released them, especially based on what this Sahel revolutionary said here 17 hours ago. Maybe they have not released them when they put this, or because this is just a kind of quote. All right, so the people voted here said, you can see the percentage of people that said detain them is 17. People said pardon them is just 28. 71.2% and 28.8% says release them. So as of time of this, nobody knows, and I don't know. They have not confirmed that they've been released. But Nigerian data boy, according to people, are busy on social media reporting that they have been released. So we keep an eye on that to know the outcome of the whole thing. Please make sure, like I said, hit the like button. Don't forget to share to many platforms of your choice. God bless you and take care of yourself. See you again. Bye bye for now. Take care.